Right, so everyone, World Tour Challenge 75, World Tour Car 700 from this week's weekly challenges. So the week of Sunday, 15th February today. Right, so for those of you watching this later, I just tried it and failed. I placed 60th, but I think this can be very easily done. The biggest challenge here is the fuel and tire wear rate, and also because the weather changes mid-game, mid-race. Now, I'm assuming that this sets a pretty for the weather change, and therefore I probably will change type, which is bang on in the middle of the race when the rain starts. And so starting with racing hards and change to intermediates because it's not heavy rain. Change to intermediates on the fourth lap, end of the fourth lap potentially. I can't actually remember if it started raining at the end or during the fourth lap, but the problem is that I swapped to intermediates, I think, in the third lap because I was short on fuel. But what happened was that I was so worried about monitoring the fuel and monitoring the weather, and then after I changed the tires, I thought, okay, fine, but no, the tires didn't last, and I ended up with, I think, every tire except for the inner rear or left-hand rear in the red, completely red without any white, like fully worn, and I couldn't corner. And even that tire was like this. So yeah, I think this will be pretty easy. This race is more tactical than performance, because with Ford GT, you'll see the performance of the drivers now. I'll just go, well, just need to adjust my sound, which is too low. I just put the headphones, and the first thing I'll do is change the fuel map to its leanest setting to reduce fuel consumption, because I only pitted once, but I had to do a lot of laps where I didn't apply full power most of the time, and this is different than it was, I think. Well, I picked up an eye on it and the fuel, but yeah, you can see how this car, even with the leanest fuel mix, outperforms pretty much everything in here. I'm getting time on the first one easily. So yeah, I think and I got distracted. One change I did was the gearbox ratio. It was set to 330. I set it to 300, and I think it was too low. Yeah, but I'll have to live with it now. Or do I? No, I'll go back and change it, because it was at the top revs in 6th in that straight, and I don't think I wasn't paying attention because I was speaking, but I don't think I got in anyone's slipstream. So if I had, probably would have topped out and hit the rev limiter. So I'll set it to 320 just to be on the safe side. Okay, let's see what happens now. Right, and hitting 3 laps, that's good. I'll let it run for a bit like that. Oh no, well, I need 4 laps. Okay, 4 laps remaining. Yeah, it really depends on how long you spend in full throttle. Let's do half lap or something, keep an eye on it. Am I getting a penalty for that? Maybe. Oh, 4.6 laps. Okay, let's give it 1 lap and see what we get. Because my tactic for now is 1 pit stop, and where I'll change tires and refuel to the maximum. That's what I'm aiming for. As long as I get that right, I can easily finish this first. And if I don't do a lot of stupid stuff, which isn't guaranteed either. Okay, I think I have more than enough fuel, so maybe I'll go for 4 or 5 mapping. Another thing I could do is spend less time refueling it, but I don't think it's worth it. I think it's worth to have the extra performance. Go for 4 and check again in a bit. Usually racing cars where you can do that flat out in Group 3, etc. And first turn I did the previous race, I was like, what? I just went. I'm not getting penalties because, yeah, I'm thinking about... I haven't been playing GT7 for that long, only since... I don't know, I bought the PlayStation last year. So yeah, I can't remember when, it was summer I think. So before that I played on my old PS3, so I made the most of it, but without a steering wheel. And I was going to buy a steering wheel for the PS3, but then I thought, you know what, I think I, by mistake, bought a steering wheel that wasn't compatible with the PS3, and I thought it was. This one that I have now, the Thrustmaster, something dark side. I can't remember the name of the model. GT. It's one of the few Thrustmasters supported by Gran Turismo. And so when it arrived, I looked at it and I thought, you know what? I just want to buy the PlayStation 5. I deserve it. I've been saving money all this time. I didn't go for the PS4. So I went and bought the PlayStation 5 Pro. I thought, okay, price difference was a lot. That was big. I think it was almost double the price, but I mean, a bit before that I had bought a very nice Philips Ambilight OLED TV, 65 inches where I'm playing. I thought, yeah, I want the best image quality I can get. Yeah. Don't regret though. I think it looks absolutely fantastic, and is on the Pro, the Gran Turismo 7 looks amazing in the Pro. I don't have a term of comparison because I haven't really seen it in the vanilla PS5, but yeah, and here it looks amazing. I can't even imagine what will be on the PS6 once it comes out. This replace in particular is pretty much almost photorealistic. The cars in particular, not so much the stuff outside the track, but the cars. It's amazing how detailed these models are. It's crazy. The 3D models of the cars are just full of detail. And yeah. So fuel-wise, 2.8. We're on lap 3. Okay, so I want to do lap 3 and 4 with this tank, which means I can go for fuel lap 3. And weather-wise, oh, it's coming. Oh, it's here. Right. Oops. Okay, so that changes my. Ooh, yeah. And a lot more than it was raining on the previous game. Okay, so this is random. Right. Okay, so this changes my tactic because now I have to refuel earlier than I anticipated. So what I'll do is I'll have to slow down eventually because I'm on racing hard tires. So that will save me fuel as well. Yep, I have to slow down now. It's really light in here. You can see the water monitor on the left, that blue bar next to the tires, which I didn't know what it was until I played with rain and started noticing it. So yeah, it's soaked. Yeah, previous race was nothing like this. So it's random when it comes, and it's also random how hard it rains. Wow. Need to tread it very carefully, particularly because I have PC off. But I'll keep it as a challenge. I'll probably spin before I reach the pits, but it is what it is. I like the extra challenge in this case. But this car is traction is superb. I'm so surprised. I can't remember what I changed because I tuned it to 700 performance points. I can't remember what I changed, but it has so much traction. It's amazing. I'm surprised at how slow these guys are. I imagine to do the corners much faster. Then again, these AI-controlled cars are so slow. It's ridiculous. I know. Now you have an option of paying a bit more and having GT7 3.0, which is supposed to be very probably always been. But yeah, I'm not willing to put the money on it for now. Maybe I'll do it eventually. Ooh, I was already spinning. Yeah. I mean, the car's good direction, but racing hard tires with this rain, not a lot you can do. On the positive side, though, I must be saving a lot of fuel, yeah. And now I realize I'm being stupid because I was changing the engine mapping for no good reason, because what I'll need to do is save fuel after I refuel. Yeah. As you can see, I don't have a lot of experience in managing this type of stuff. And Gran Turismo, I think it will stop eventually. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oops. Oh, sorry, mate. Didn't realize you were there. Okay, you go first. Everybody pits sometime. Yes, I think I'll change my tires. Thank you. Right, so back to engine mapping 6. I have 5 laps to complete, lap 4 to lap 8. Which seems like 4 laps, but now I got used to it and know that, no, it is 5 laps. So yeah. Next thing I'm going to buy for the PlayStation, I think, won't be for the Gran Turismo 7. It will be joystick, flight stick, because I just started playing, I can't remember the game, it's a game where you fly jets, and it's really cool. It's only PlayStation 4 version, but the graphics are quite good, and because that's not that expensive, whoops, I don't know where the lines of the people were, hope there's no penalty, go through a map, and besides setting the fuel map to a low setting, lowest, I'm also going to, oh, let's remain 6, that's good, 5, sorry. So that means, in theory, that I can do, well, let's see at the end of this lap. If at the end of this lap I have, I still have 4 laps remaining, that will mean that I can do this full on, even though probably it will get drier until the end of the race. That said, I will have to save the tires as well, so avoid hard braking, particularly when it starts getting, well, this will be a good learning experience because tire wear rate is times 8. I'm assuming that while the track is wet, they don't wear as fast. Well, I know they don't wear as fast in real life while it's wet. I think that changes dramatically once the track starts drying out, which means that I should look at the map. So that should also mean that I can hit it fast and hard for now, because it won't wear the tires, and I need to tread lightly once it starts drying out. And let's hit it hard but try to keep on track. Alright, plenty of fuel, so let's give it full power here. It's a high-speed section, so it's a bit like using the nitro, you know, like you just give it more power when you need it. Yeah, but I can tell that fuel will be enough for sure. Even though I might use a bit more fuel once it starts drying out. Am I repeating? I thought it would have pitted the previous lap. What? What? Okay, maybe those guys didn't pit before? That's very strange. I don't know, I wasn't paying attention to how many people pitted in the previous lap. Yeah. Anyhow, so 3.8 laps remaining. I have 3 laps to go, which means that I shouldn't need to worry. Tire wear is quite good at the moment. Track is still wet. Weather radar. Yeah, I'm assuming it's moving south. That's cloud layer. Actually, I never realized. Yeah, it indicates where I'm heading in the radar. So once I'm tracing north, I should be able to look at the clouds and see if it's clearing up. North, yeah, there's some light coming from there, but it's still very cloudy. I have a bit of tire wear at the moment. I'll go and do what they do in F1, which is driving the parts that are wetter. That should save the tires a little bit. And first now I have it perfectly controlled. I can play defense. If I manage as well, I'm pretty sure I can finish first. I just need to be careful and not push it too hard. That's water monitor on the left is extremely useful. You can see it in the track mostly, but that's very good. Not pushing it too hard. And here I can really go. Try to stay on the red part. Wet here though. Yeah, I was saying before, and I think I didn't finish, that I'm used to the penalty system of the sport modes, of the daily races, but I think in here probably there are no such penalties for going off track, because I went a few times in this race in the previous one and I didn't get any penalties. I never remember that. Fuel-wise we're okay, not very well. Let's go to 3. Because I still have half a lap, more than half a lap to go. And I only have, so I have to the end of the race, I have 2.5 laps. But I only have 2 laps of range. So let's do it like this. And try not to short shifts, shift earlier and try not to use full throttle. The tires are going. I changed in lap 4. So beginning of lap 4 they were new. I'm on lap 6, I have 2 more to go. I think I'm good, but it's still wet. So here's the ride though. Let's see what happens. Try not to push them too hard. Try to use the wet parts of the road. Track. Squealing is bad. Squealing is a bad sign. Means you're pushing the tires more and wearing them more as well. So I'll try to avoid squealing, squeaking. Sorry, English is not my first language. It's already an effort to speak in English while driving in Portugal. So even though I've been in Scotland for 12 years, but it's still not the same as talking your first language. I have 14 seconds advantage for the seconds. Keep them wet, boys. Keep them wet. Seven laps. So far I've done 3 laps with this set of tires. I have fuel for a lap and a half. That's not good. Okay, I'll have to manage here. As I said, this is more of a tactical race than a driving skill race. Try to prolong the periods of engine braking, because when you let go of the gas pedal and you just get engine braking, there's no fuel being injected in modern engines. Well, modern, I think that started in 2000 or even earlier than that. First only in high spec models, but yeah. Once the fuel emissions kicked in Europe, Euro standard, Euro 5, Euro 4, blah blah blah, I think, I don't know exactly which one, but I'm pretty sure like a Euro 3 could have existed compliant engine. Probably would already have that fuel cut when throttle is off. I don't know. Or maybe it started even earlier when it changed from carbs to injectors. Maybe not immediately so, but shortly after. Yeah, so now instead of braking, I'll just let it go. 48 seconds advantage. Okay. I can be as slow as I want, that I won't lose this. I just need to keep an eye on those tires and the fuel. Fuel-wise I'm good, because I'm reaching the end of the... Well, I'm not quite there yet, but because I can go very slowly, I can manage my advantage. Oh yeah, tires, I'm pretty good now that I think about it. I only have one lap left, so I can start cornering harder. What I need to worry about now is the fuel. Yeah, because these tires will last me 1 lap for sure. It's just the fuel I need to worry. There are no penalties. I'll just take advantage of that. Let it just coast. Right foot off the accelerator as much as possible. One lap, okay, manageable. Ish, because that guy gains 10 seconds in his lap. Maybe even more, because I'm pretty sure I looked at it and it was 48, now it's 38. So let's just try use some fuel here to get an advantage. That works as well. That's it. That's a very big gap. I can be as slow as I want, as long as I don't do a very stupid mistake. I'm pretty sure I got it covered. Here I don't need the power, so I just go one gear up, which I believe will be more fuel efficient. Take my time in the braking. Just a little bit of throttle here. I have 0.7. Okay, I'll start pushing it a bit more. Just an exercise in my advantage is more than enough, but just an exercise in fuel control. Ooh, the tires are going very fast now. It's dry, but I'm still good. I can feel that it's not cornering as well as it was, but still pretty manageable. And less words maybe, but oh, the tires are going fast. There you go. Get them wet, boys. Get those tires wet. Maybe this wasn't such a good idea. I might lose these after all. Okay, I have enough fuel. And I have enough tires. 4 of them. Yeehaw! Go out with a bang. Yes! 100-something thousand more in the bank. That's good, because I'm saving for I want to buy the fan car, what's his name? That's available on the Legendary Cars dealership. Oh, I'm so tired, I haven't been sleeping much and I can't remember. I'll show you in a bit. 140,000? Oh, I'm almost there. I need 2.5 million. Nice. Ooh, nice. I didn't notice the airplanes first. That's so cool. Where did they go? Right. So exit. I'm just gonna save this replay because I'm gonna show you. Let me see if there's anyone watching. Nope, as usual. But someone will watch this eventually, I hope. So yeah, I want to show you. Want to show you. My brain is fried today. I want to show you the car. Ah, Chaparral. Yeah, this one. Man, this is a legendary. A legendary car. This was banned from competition because it was just destroying everything, winning everything. Or did it even? Yeah, I think it raced a few times and it won by stupidly because it's sucking air from the floor. It's like a hovercraft the other way around. It has some skirts, I believe, where it sucks the air, and it just glues the car to the ground. It's like having a gigantus wing and a lot of downforce, basically. Jim Hall, I didn't know, actually. Ah, the founder of Chaparral. Formula 1 driver. Wow. Look at this. This is bollocks. The 2 seats very tight together. It has 2 seats, I think. Sucker car. Yeah, those are the vents that spin at high speeds, pulling out air from under the car. Brilliant. Gordon Murray, the guy that designed McLaren F1 and Gordon Murray Automobile, I think it's a brand. Included is a fan in the, I can't remember the name of the model, but without those skirts, etc. So it's a proper, I mean, technology evolved quite a bit since 1970. I mean, this car is from 1970 and its performance is still amazing. Because I've driven it in some, I'm pretty sure I've driven it, it's in the licenses maybe or something like that. Yeah. Adjustable spoiler and a 2-pedal semi-automatic transmission, which at the time was also quite... Is that a seat? Well, there's only one seat belt, so I guess not. I totally agree. Outlandish and imaginative race cars ever produced. Definitely. And, I mean, you have to agree, whether you like the aesthetics or not, that it looks bloody unique. Wonder what those things are over there. Ah, they're the dials. That's the instrument panel. It's the other side of the instrument panel. Wow, so cool. 2J was undoubtedly Chaparral's greatest achievement and lives on in motorsport legend to this day. Yeah. Almost there. Once I get it, you know, the first thing I'll do? I'm taking this to the Nürburgring Nordschleife. I so want to do that. Right, let's try to make some more money. You know what, since this... First I'm going to take a break. Leave you with a replay. But since this is all about... And in the replay you'll be able to see... If anyone joins the stream, you'll be able to see how I managed to get first place in the event. And there you go. My car choice, the Ford GT. Oh, settings wise, I don't know. I'll show settings later. I think basically the thing that I changed, the only thing I changed was the gear ratio. I think, how is this car? I can't remember how tuned this car is. I don't think I did a lot, but let's see. I know there's another place where you can see this, but I can't remember at the moment. So from here, weight reduction, intercooler. Is it turbo? Is this car turbo? Yeah, it must be. Well, it could possibly be naturally aspirated because it's 567 brake horsepower to 5.4 liters. But probably it's turbocharged. Otherwise, the racing intercooler purchase would make no sense at all. All right. Ah, supercharger. Okay, it's over there on the top. 577 and 1160 kilos, middle rear, supercharged. Okay. Yeah, so in here I purchased a few things. More weight reduction, fully customizable racing transmission, intermediates. Yeah. So I think. Oh, this is available. It's stupidly expensive, so I didn't go for it. It shaves only 29 kilos because these weight reductions are exponentially decreasing. First one shaves a lot of kilos, but then it's less and less and less and less. Yeah, I think the only thing again that I did tuning wise in the settings was to change the gear ratio to make gearing a bit shorter. But I think that was it. I think by default it's 330 kilometers per hour in the auto, and I adjusted to 320. I think that's the only thing I changed. Anyways, I'm making a break, leaving you with a replay, which I'll probably let run till the end. and then I'll come back and I'll do another race because it was very different from the last. I did this twice and it was very different. The amount of rain and when the rain started. I believe in the first race it started on the end of the third lap, maybe. I can't remember. And this one it started pretty much in the beginning of the third lap, if memory serves me well. Or at least no, I think it was pretty much in the beginning of the third lap. So yeah. Right, see you in a bit. Yeah. Just checking if the mic was on. Yeah, that's when I beat it. It was running pretty heavily and I spun 2 times, I think. Oh. Yeah, I didn't see who pitted. I think pretty much all cars pitted. Maybe not all of them, because then I was surprised that in the next lap there was people pitting again. Look at these graphics, they're just amazing. It was raining quite a bit. It's a shame that the replay doesn't allow you to change the information panel or whatever it's called, HUD, because it would be interesting if I could show the fuel mapping at this stage. I think, yeah, here what I did was immediately after I left the pit, I set it to its limit, to 6, because on this lap I was focusing on tire wear, even though later on I realized that the truck is wet, it's not a massive problem for the intermediate tires, they won't wear that fast. I'm almost at the end of the lap and there's no tire wear at all. You'll see that I get to the end of the wire, the tire is pretty worn. And yeah, so it would be great if it would be possible in the replay, because all information, I don't know if that information is saved actually, maybe it isn't. It would be interesting if they save that info as well. It's just metadata, it would mean nothing in terms of kilobytes, megabytes. Probably it's like 1 megabyte of data, something like that. And, oh, there is that, yeah. And it would be interesting to be able to show the current fuel data during the replay, in my opinion. And yeah, so I was doing, yeah, all those cars pitted. Maybe that's why I caught up with them so fast, because they didn't pit in the first lap. So, and of course, I didn't really notice in what position I was before that, but yeah, didn't notice in the race, didn't notice now. But yeah, so, oh, this is really so nice. Can you, no, you cannot, whoops, where am I? No, not this one, I lost myself. I got lost. 18, okay, I need to go here, yeah. What was that saying? Yeah, so that's how I got the first position. And I would have to go back on the replay, which I don't want to do, just let it flow. Check if any of the other cars pitted twice, because a lot of people went to the pits on the lap where I went, which was the end of the third lap. And a lot of people went to the pits now. I don't know. Ooh. Now the track is drying substantially. Another thing that would be nice is to be able to display the weather map. And I'm sticking to the wet part of the roads in order to avoid tire wear, in order to limit tire wear. And here I went a bit too far because that thing is very slippery when wet. Which is the name of the Bon Jovi album, Slippery When Wet. And yeah, so I'll be doing some mistakes, but I got to the end first position with a very comfortable advantage. So I found it very easy to win this race. I drove very slowly most of the race. I think the previous lap, in this one I'm going a bit harder, but I think I'm still short shifting to save fuel. I was very distracted because I was talking while I was commenting on my driving, what I was doing. As you can see, didn't go terribly well, but not too bad. No penalties here, so no problem. But by now, there's some significant tire wear already, and it just gets worse because the track is getting drier. So I try to use as much as possible the wet parts. Looks like in here it's wet all around. Because there's a lot of cars skipped last lap and didn't go through there. Makes sense. I was wondering why that specific part of the track was so dry. And that's because a lot of cars pitted and didn't pass through that section of the track. Wow, nice. There you go. I told you I'd be doing a lot of mistakes. But it doesn't matter because guy next second position, P2 is like miles away. It's also another thing, I really don't understand. All the data is in there. Why isn't it displayed just like when you're racing, the time gap between first and second? Why isn't that display the exact same as during the actual race? I can't see a reason for that. I'm pretty sure data is in there because it has to be. You can go to any car in here, and so the game knows where every car is. I have no idea why Evolutionary Digital decided to do it this way. Maybe there's a good reason. I'm just not. I just don't know it. But yeah. But now tires are at 60% roughly, I would say, approaching half wear. And at this time I have already realized that, and I'm trying to corner gently to save the tires. At this time I think I have like a 48-second gap for P2, something like that. Nope, that's not a 48-second gap. Is he pitting again? Happy. Okay, so let's... Okay, I crossed that banner at 2:21. Okay, it works the other way around. Okay, so how should I do this? Okay, I'll see the time when I cross the finish line. .250, 20-second gap. Okay, what is this guy going to do now? Yeah, to the pits. So weird. What about the guy after him? Pits? This guy? Pits? Ah, they need more fuel. Must be that. Everybody's going to the pits. This is P11. Okay, now I'm curious. Starts indicating in the corner, it's going to the pits, I believe. These drivers are very well behaved. So this one will go. Yeah, this one didn't go. Nope. 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 Let's see. So I guess some cars are more fuel efficient than others. Look at this racing line. This is ridiculous. Yeah, Okay, so I guess that's it. So they do like three pit stops, probably. Maybe even four. I don't know. That's why I managed to get such a big gap to P2. So let's see when I go through with this 145. Yeah, 35 seconds gap. And so now I was just managing things easily, you know. I was keeping on the fuel because I think on lap 6 I switched it to 4 or 3. I started pushing a bit more. But then, yeah, I was conscious of tire wear as well. So here I can't remember exactly, but I probably bumped it up again to 6 because at some point it wasn't giving me enough range to run the race. Here I'm just keeping the tires in the wet area because they were going very fast, as you can see. So now last lap. Doing this slowly to save the tires. Trying not to get them to squeal too much. Squeaking. I don't know. I think at this point I had more than 1 lap range. Can't remember exactly. I should have gone to the outside there, but by now I was a bit afraid because tire grip is not what it used to be. Tires are quite worn and it's quite noticeable, as you can see. So yeah, let's look at my advantage at this point. So 50, 43. Oh, I just need to do this at any point in time. Okay, 50, 35-second gap. Yeah, I didn't really put much thought into it, did I? I thought I had to be in a specific area of the circuit. No, I just need to do this. 25 seconds. Okay. 25, 35-second gap. Yeah. And yeah, so tires are pretty worn by now. Don't know why I didn't take the wet section there. Probably not counting too much because I was almost there and I had a very comfortable gap with P2. Right. Sorry, I was messaging. And I will be for a bit further. So I think I'll end the stream now. And there's no one watching, correct? Let me check. Nope. So I'll end the stream now and come back in a bit and do another race. Do this race again. Money's good. Yeah.